Hi everyone, it's Michelle with Crafty Ruse, and I am here to share a couple of projects that I did using items from my Tim Holtz cart that was put together a couple of weeks ago due to the fact that I had so many beautiful Tim Holtz products that were gifted to me by my daughter Bia, my daughter Enrica, and my mom. So that being said, I am going to show you the few things that I've made. I am not a Tim Holtz decorator by any sorts of the means, but I'm trying, I'm learning. So this is my first project. I just used a regular tag, and then I took the Tim Holtz wood grain, which came in set number 10, and I laid this down on top of the stencil. I actually used some non-stick tape to tape it down so that it wouldn't move. And then I used my Tim Holtz Distress ink. I took my little brush and I colored in the whole background of the stencil, well, the whole stencil, and it did the background to make it look like wood. And then I used the flower pot from this wonderful die that I received. Thank you, Bia. And she also sent me the wood grain. And then I also used this little mushroom from this set of thinlits here. And I absolutely love these dies. And this was another one that Bia sent. And then she had also gifted me with this beautiful flower making tool from Tim Holtz. Or, yeah, is it Tim Holtz? Yes, it is. I was right. Boy, my brain just keeps to be slipping. Keeps to be. I can't even speak right. Okay, seems to be slipping. But anyways, I made these beautiful little roses out of here, and it's so much fun, and I absolutely love it. And it made these gorgeous little flowers. And I also used this die set here. I used this little leaf piece off of here. And what I did was I laid it down first, and then I took the leaves that are actually from the roses, because it has that little sort of like deckled edge around the leaves, and I put that on here. And then I just used a piece of this sheet moss from the Dollar Tree, and I put it on the pot to make it look like it's a little bit more gardeny, I guess. And I added a little eyelet, and I did a little bit of ink distressing around my mushroom, and that is how I did this one. My next project is going to be made out of a little paper sack, and I believe that I saw this video on Scrapbooking with me, and I will attach the link below if I'm correct. But anyways, this one I did not. I'm sorry. This is just a piece of leftover paper sack from a project that I made that was inspired by a video I saw with Scrapbooking Me. So we'll just go to this one first. And this is just the back half of the envelope, which is going to be, or not envelope, but the paper bag. This paper bag was this piece here. Sorry, my daughter Boo walked in, and Rue gets too excited. He's just so much a child. But anyways, I had to cut the paper sack right here. So this piece is what I made this with. And what I did was I just took this piece and I left this open so that it could be a pocket. And I left this side open so that it could be a pocket. And on this side, I attached an eyelet. And on the inside of this piece, I attached an eyelet so that I could put my ribbon on here to close it. I took a piece of my tea-dyed paper and just glued that in here so that I could journal something if I wanted to. And then again, I have the two little pockets if I want to add something to it. I used one of the flowers from Tim Holtz Botanicals that I was gifted with. And I just used a piece of ribbon. And that is how I came up with my little pocket here. And I also used, again, to do the background on this one, the same wood grain Tim Holtz stencil. And again, that's from set number 10. Now, that being said, that piece is gone. Now, for this next project I used, let me find the project. What did I do with it? Hold on just one second, I'm sorry. Rooney, did you run off with Mommy's project? Sometimes he takes things when Mommy's not paying attention, and other times he doesn't, and I just think he does. I found it. Okay. So my next project is this little piece here, and this is the one that I believe was inspired by Scrapbooking with me. And if I'm correct, I'm going to attach that video in the description below. I absolutely love following her. She comes up with the most beautiful things. But what I did on this one was I took the paper sack and I cut it just along this flap right here so that you still have this part of the bag. And this is the part that I used for the project I just showed you, and this is what will be used for this. So the way this worked was I took a piece of book page and I used first a piece of tea dyed paper underneath it. I put that down, and then I put the book page over the top of that. And then I used one of the beautiful flowers from the Botanicals collection and the butterfly. And I got the little girl out of the paper doll collection. And I also used these really cool, I've never had these before, distress markers that Bea gifted me. And I took this fired brick color, and I just colored her dress and her bow, and then I took a rag and wiped it off, and it just gave it that muted look. So it kind of looks like it should be there. So once I did that, then I took a piece of paper, again, of the tea-dyed paper, and I put it down below. And actually, I don't believe this is tea-dyed. This is actually avocado dyed. My daughter avocado dyed a bunch of ribbon and paper for me, and this is one of the pieces underneath here. And I believe this is also, so now that explains why it's pink. And then I took just a small piece of the book page and I tore around the edges to get it to have that just uneven look. And I took another one of the flowers from the Botanicals and I put it right there. So that way when you open it this way, you see that. And it looks pretty on the front. It looks pretty there. And then on the inside, I just took another piece of the avocado dyed paper, put it down, and I put another book page that I edged with a vintage photo around the outside of it, just to give it that aged look. And that is how I came up with this. And this is for maybe to gift somebody some little embellishments, or to you leave this side blank so you can glue this down into a journal or a scrapbook page or anything, and just put little maybe tickets from a concert, or maybe a couple of photos that you didn't put on the page but you want to keep with it. I mean, it could be used for anything. And I just think it turned out really, really cute. So these were my projects that I did with the Tim Holtz collection that I have acquired, and I just wanted to share them all with you. Please let me know in the description box below what you think of them, and I thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Easter's almost here. If I don't do another, well, no, I will be doing a video before Easter because I'm going to be doing my drawing on Friday. But I hope you all have a blessed week and a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being with me. Bye.